But now I'd like to introduce our most recent executive manager, Carwinner. So our last special guest lives in a small town in southwestern Wisconsin with her husband and 4 daughters. Oh my gosh, all the LeBry users then. Ages 4 to 17, plus 2 foster adults with developmental delays, and a pair of Labradoodles. She started her LeBry business in August of 2015, thinking she was just going to share with her family and a few close friends. However, she soon realized how much she loved telling others about LeBry and began sampling strangers and signing up for vendor events. So those 2 really things they were. So naturally her business started growing, and in 19 months, she promoted to executive manager. Her team is named the High Flyers because she believes that with LeBry you can fly as high as you choose to. So join me in welcoming our newly promoted executive manager, Sally Walmart.
Thank you. When I first tried LeBry, I knew it was what I needed for my family. What I didn't realize is how much I needed it for myself. I was excited when I signed on shortly after trying LeBry at an open house just over a year and a half ago. I was glad to be able to receive my products at a discount. With our large family, I try saving money wherever I can. And if I could save on a product that I know is safe and our entire family can use it, even better. As a family, we started a journey of a chemical-free home since I was pregnant with my now 7.5-year-old. This is when I first learned of the toxic and harmful ingredients in baby care products, and I was outraged. I couldn't believe that companies would do this to their customers and that so many people were unaware of their practices. When I first explained this to friends and family, they almost didn't believe me. I'm thankful that mainstream media is beginning to report on this problem. I'm even more thankful that I have a solution to this problem for people. I was so happy to find LeBry, a full product line for my whole family. I couldn't believe they were right here in Wisconsin, practically in my backyard all along. I just could not believe that I did not hear of them before. I felt like as a consultant, I had a duty to tell everyone about LeBry. After all, I wish someone would have told me about them years ago when I was researching safe products for my baby. I used this passion and started telling everyone I knew about this incredible company. I started out on this journey by taking advantage of vendor events, sharing samples, and meeting for one-on-ones with anyone who would try the products. As soon as they tried LeBry, they realized it was just as amazing as I told them it was. I found myself in their homes, sharing with their friends and family, and my business started growing. I had an aha moment early on where I realized if I wasn't offering others the opportunity to join me as a consultant, I was doing them and this company a disservice. My goal and passion was to educate everyone on the benefits of using a safe product, and I could use some help. So I took my business to the next level, and I began asking them to do what I was doing and help me spread the word and share LeBry with others, and they started signing up. I promoted quickly and grew my team. I promoted a senior consultant 3 months after signing on, and then to supervisor the following month. I continued doing shows and signing consultants, not knowing how well I was actually running my business. That is, not until I attended my first convention last July. I found myself on stage as part of the top 10 outstanding new consultants. It was then that I realized the impact that I had on others, and that I was pretty good at what I was doing. I made it my goal to give my business the attention it deserved. I listened to Linda's recorded calls while doing housework. I reached up to Lori Stone for guidance and advice. I gave my downline more encouragement and assistance. I focused on personal development by listening to audiobooks. I began reading more. And this is the most important. I started having fun with my business. I collaborated with my teammates. We started recording videos. One of my first consultants, Carrie Hansen, and I found a way to just bring a lot of life back into my business. Through this process, I began a personal transformation simply by believing in myself. I gained a newfound confidence, and for the first time I could remember, I really liked who I was. I found something I was good at, I felt rewarded for, and that made a real difference in the life of others. I felt like I finally found myself. I had never liked setting goals for myself, fearing I would not reach them and just disappoint myself. The confidence LeBri had given me gave me the courage to dream and go after those dreams. With this dedication, I reached my goal of promoting to manager earlier than expected in November of last year. After attending leadership conference in January, I set a new goal for myself, executive manager. Those dreams came true as I achieved this title in April, just 19 months after signing on as a consultant. I appreciate the recognition and appreciation I received with LeBri. I didn't always hear that by being a stay-at-home mom. I found reward in being able to contribute financially to my family with my new LeBri income. Before LeBri, we were fortunate enough to take a family vacation to Disney. We were on a tight budget, but we made it work. I remember how badly my kids wanted a Mickey bar, and while I paid the $20 for them, it was not a popular choice by my budget-minded husband. I knew at this moment that I needed something more so that I could treat my family and my kids to the extras that I felt they deserved. Fast forward to last summer. We were on vacation at Virginia Beach. After a perfect day of playing on a sandy beach and in the ocean, we headed towards our vehicle. That is when we heard a sound that none of us had ever heard before. It was the sound of an ice cream truck. My kids' eyes opened wide as they heard the bells ringing and the music playing as it got closer. They looked at me and I told them to go pick out anything they wanted. And I have this photograph of my kids. And my almost 4-year-old has her arm way up high in the air with her rainbow-colored popsicle, and she's so excited. That experience was my treat, not just theirs, thanks to my LeBri income. I am so thankful for what LeBri has given me, not just the business and friendship and extra income, but for the person who I have become and the person I was meant to be.